What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brandy. I do a ton of home decor here on my channel. I do Amazon home decor hauls. I have a ton of those. Check those out. I do regular home decor hauls, home decor within the vlogs, a lot of home decor around here. Today, I'm gonna show you guys some items that I found for a client project that I'm working on and taking you guys along with me. I'm filming this video before I am styling the space, so I will update you guys after I get the space styled of the things that I've done. But I thought, why not give you guys a haul? This is the first time I've really given myself enough time to collect things and share them with you guys, because past videos I just went straight to their house, styled, and didn't really get the chance to really update you guys. A lot of these items are for an home office space. Now, the home that I am styling is a new build, and I thought adding some vintage is gonna really help soften their space and really break up everything feeling so new and maybe fall a little flat, adding a little bit of character and threading it throughout their home. So these are the things that I picked up. The first thing that I picked up, now the office space that I'm working on is a huge space. It has one massive wall that I really needed to kind of figure out artwork for. So what I thought would be the best way to do this is to break it up. So they have a U-shaped desk, and I thought I will do artwork above the desk and then artwork above the chairs that are sitting in front of the desk. So the piece that I got for right in front of the desk or over the desk is this massive Chinese harvest basket. So throughout their home, we've added a lot of kind of worn pieces, which is super cool because their style is similar to mine, and it was really easy to shop for. And I'm so pumped about this basket because I felt like I really loved the idea of adding something old and worn instead of a new piece of artwork up there. And finding a vintage piece of artwork that big was gonna be difficult. And then over on the side where the chairs are, I decided what I'm gonna do is they work with planes, and I found this piece of artwork. I'm gonna paint this frame black, and above this piece of artwork, I'm going to frame one of their certificates, and that's gonna be the other side for the art. Now I'll update you guys on this. Hopefully that's enough art for the wall. I do have some wall sconces, candle sconces that I may use. I've shared those in a past video, but I will keep you guys updated on the artwork and how it turns out in a future video. As I mentioned, they work with planes, and I wanted to add just a little bit of aviation to their home, or to their office. I didn't want to go overboard. I didn't want it to feel themed, but I definitely wanted it to feel personal and, you know, a part of their life, and really try to bring out just a couple pieces for that. So I found this little like paperweight plane, and I thought this is just such a cute little detail to add in there, but not too much. And that is it. I just wanted the picture, the certificate, and the little plane. Not overdo it, don't do too much. When it comes to the bookshelf, I might add maybe another piece of artwork or something, but again, keeping it minimal. I don't want it to feel themed, but I do want to really kind of show that this is a part of their life. The next thing I got are just some espresso mugs from HomeGoods. Now, these are the double-lined glass mugs. These are super popular. These were popular years ago, and I just thought that this felt, you know, really, it cleaned up that space a little bit. And I only got espresso mugs because I'm going to put most of their things in the cabinetry of their home and kind of help try to make it feel a little bit more styled and clean and kind of feel styled. So I just picked these up to display. I'll link some similar ones down below. They have these off Amazon, but I just thought that these were really pretty. I may go back and get the mugs. I'm not sure. When I was thinking about the design, I was like, I'm just gonna get the espresso cups to start. Now, one thing I really like to take my time, even when I'm working with clients, because I want their home to feel collected. I want their home to feel not like I just went out to Target and bought everything in one swoop. So I have been doing this project for a while. So one thing that she mentioned to me is that she wanted a couple of picture frames. So I got a couple of just desk frames from HomeGoods. I got this one here. I actually have these myself in the gold, but their home has more silver detailing. And then I found this one, which I thought would be really pretty just to place on the desk. Sorry, I'm trying to get that in focus. and add these to the decor. And then I found this picture frame, which I fell in love. It is, I'm not exactly sure like what the surround is, but I just felt like it had a lot of detail that I really, really loved. I found this at an antique store for $19.50. It's an 8x10, no mat, but I think it's good to have some picture frames with mats, some without. It really kind of helps kind of switch up the look a little bit. By the way, I live in an apartment. They're working on the apartment next door with some drills or something. So if you can hear that, I apologize. I'm hoping that me wearing a mic muffles that out a little bit, but I'm not sure. Now, the next thing that I got, so they are world travelers. They love to travel and they pick up and collect pieces throughout their travels. And I just found this book and I thought that this was a cool little book that I can either add for desk styling or even the shelves that they're having installed. So this is just a world atlas. It's vintage. This was $6.99 and I just thought, you know, this is really cute and it adds a little bit of vintage to the space and a good little find. The next thing that I got from HomeGoods actually is this little pencil holder. Like I said, my goal is to really make this office feel collected and not overdo it, but make it feel cozy, comfortable, and collected. So one thing, if you guys know, and if you've watched a lot of my past videos, you know I love a bar space. I've already designed their bar space in their dining room. They have like a sideboard and some shelves above, and we created a bar space right there. And one thing I asked them when I was there talking with them is, would they be okay if I did a little bar situation in their office? And they were totally down for it. And I was stoked because it just really gives like, I don't know, just like this like vibe that I just love. And I was super excited to do this portion of the office. So I picked up some things for that. Now what's funny about this is I did an antique shop with me. And in that video, I believe I shared this tray and I fell in love with it, but I didn't really want to spend the price. And then when I talked to them, I was like, I need that tray. I got to go back for the tray. Went back for the tray, walking around the antique store. Two people stopped me and asked me about the tray and talked about how great of a find it was. Originally, I was like, okay, the price is too much. But then when I went shopping on West Elm and all these different sites, I'm realizing trays are pricey, way more expensive than I remember. To make a long story short, I went back, I bought the tray. You guys, I'm pretty sure I'm keeping this tray for myself. I just don't know if I can let it go. Let me show you. Are you ready? This is the tray. Are you kidding me? Isn't it amazing? Okay, it's amazing. Now, I love it. I remember seeing one of these trays very similar to this, if not maybe even the same tray at Pottery Barn years ago. I loved that tray then. So when I saw this tray, I was like, I need that. And then the more I thought about it, I started visualizing this tray in my future home. And I was like, I don't think I can let this tray go. Like I'm gonna have to find them another one because I am so in love with this tray. I did find them another one, don't worry. So anyway, I also picked up these two little bowls to kind of go with the tray. I don't think these bowls are gonna go with the tray that I ended up getting them, so I may be keeping these as well. I got this one for $5 and this one for $7. And they are also silver plated, so they have that tarnishing going on. They're just amazing. I loved this. I cannot wait to create a little mini bar situation on this tray. It is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. I love it. So now that I'm keeping their tray, I had to get them another one. So I'm gonna show you guys that one. But first, I'm gonna show you these glasses that I got from HomeGoods. They also have these on Amazon, or you can find them at HomeGoods from time to time. I kind of want to do more of a whiskey vibe because I feel like whiskey you can kind of just pour over and you don't need a lot of things to mix with it, especially if you just do like whiskey on the rocks. So and maybe we could put an ice machine in their office, who knows? But I think I'm gonna go with more of like a whiskey theme. So I got some whiskey double glasses for the tray. And these were $12.99 for a set of 6, which I thought was a really good price. The next thing I got for their office was a scent, and I really loved this. It smelled really good. They had eucalyptus in their home, so I thought, I bet they'll really like this, being that I knew that they had eucalyptus in their home. Now, normally I quality check my things. I'm super bugged about this. I was shopping with a friend, and you know, we're just talking and chatting and doing our thing. I didn't even open the box. I was smelling the one that they had on display and just grabbed a box, but there's a little crinkle in the label, which is driving me absolutely crazy, but it's all right. I gotta let it go. I gotta let it go. Anyway, I got them a little scent because I feel like you have to have a little bit of coziness, not only for ambiance, but for scent in an office. A couple more things that I have to share. I better share this tray with you guys because now I like hyped up that other one, and I need to show you that I found a pretty tray. And actually, I feel like this one would go with their style a little bit more. They're a little bit more clean lines. They like kind of modern pieces. So because I'm keeping the other tray, I had to find them in a different tray. This one actually was more affordable, so there is that. So I found this one, and I thought, okay, it doesn't have as much detail, but it's simple, and they have a very modern, clean line kind of vibe going on, and I felt like this complemented that really, really well. So my vision really is to create, and this one's heavy too. I got this at My Sister's Attic, which is kind of like a Buffalo Exchange, but for home decor in our area. Let me know, do you have My Sister's Attic or anything similar in your area where you can buy secondhand home decor? Let me know down in the comments, but I found this tray. I'm still gonna create the whiskey bar situation. I found this little ice bucket that I thought was really cute, and I think I'm gonna layer a bottle in here, maybe a bottle of Basil Hayden or something skinnier that can go in here, and kind of create layers within the tray to give it a lot of dimension and interest. Instead of just piling a bunch of stuff on the tray, I could even put this off to the side and really create a moment in their office. So I got that little ice bucket for $12.50. This tray, I believe, was $89 before tax, I believe. And then because these two bowls went with the other tray, and as you can see, this one doesn't have, it is heavy, it doesn't have the tarnishing. So I thought, well, now I'm gonna need some different bowls for that tray. So I found these horn bowls, and I thought that these would be perfect. Add some interest. They are a little bit more modern, you know, something that they're not gonna have to worry about polishing, anything like that. I love these. I got this one for $19 and this one for $20. Horn bowls can be a little bit more pricey, but they are a piece that can evolve with you and really transition into other styles as you're evolving in your style and in your space. I love these, and I love that I got two different sizes so that, you know, maybe you could put napkins in here for some time, or maybe a bottle opener, and then this one has some little snacks or, you know, paper clips or something. So I got these. So cute, and they look really, really good with the silver tray that I did end up getting for them. You guys know I love me some worn wood. I just it's so good. I found this little bowl. This was $42, and originally I was like, I don't know, but again, I'm shopping for a really big space, and you need things to kind of corral things in. Whether I use this for their office, for their living room, I have a console table that I need to style, I have bookshelves that are gonna be finished soon, so you cannot go wrong with a styling bowl, and especially when it's vintage. Now, when I'm out vintage shopping, one thing that I really ask myself is, what would this be priced at if it were in like a big box store? And would I buy it if it were in a big box store, like for that price? That's something that kind of helps me really rationalize the prices sometimes and how much things would cost me. For instance, the tray, when I originally saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, like, no way, I'm not paying that. Like, I could get a tray for 20 bucks. Well, when you go searching for trays that are $20, they are not nearly the detail of these trays. And then I started looking at equivalent prices to the tray that I was looking at, and then I was sold because still not the detail that was in those trays. So that's kind of what helps me decide on prices. The last thing that I got for the client project is this little woven basket. I just really loved this. I thought it was really cute for the bookshelf, potentially for the office space. It needs a nice little dusting, but I thought that this was gorgeous. All of these items I left behind and went and picked all of them up yesterday. So there was only a couple things that I found that I didn't like come back for, if that makes sense. So sometimes I walk away and I need to think about it, especially when I'm buying vintage, because most of the time, if not all the time, it's a final sale. So I really want to make sure and be sure that I love the item and that I sleep on it and make sure. And then if I go back and it's still there, it's meant to be. So I picked up a couple things for myself, whether that was on accident or on purpose. One of them being the tray. Like I said, I was originally going to use it for the project, but then I can't let it go, you guys. Like, I am so in love. My husband loves it. I can see it right now in my house in like a dark room with like, oh, liquor bottles. Okay, so good. So good. If you guys watch my vlogs, you know I took up, or if you follow me on Instagram, I took up oil painting and I am loving it. I don't get to oil paint as much as I would like, but it is the most therapeutic thing I've done in a long, long time. So I've been kind of looking for frames here and there, and I found this one. I believe I got this one for $15. And I thought one day I'm gonna paint a picture and it's gonna end up in this frame. I will probably paint this frame black because someone went over it with blue, not totally my vibe, but I will paint it. And I was thinking a black frame with a moody black landscape photo or something in here. I will keep you updated, but I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it so much. It's gorgeous. Now, the next two things that I got is kind of ironic because if you know me in person, my biggest fear over anything is the ocean. I am terrified, not scared of water. I know how to swim. It's not like the water thing. It's the things that are in the water. Like, freaks me out. I can't even go like hang out in the ocean with my husband. I just, like, if you've seen some of our vacation vlogs, I'm getting him out in the ocean, like, you know, filming him. But when it comes to me, I cannot shake that fear. Just like hanging out in the ocean and my feet dangling and there's things in there, like, no, I can't. Anyway, the funny thing about that is I found myself loving nautical artwork, like ships. So the first nautical piece of artwork that I got is this steamboat here. I got this for $5. $5. I couldn't even believe it. I just love this. I figured I could use this for something. I just thought it was beautiful. And I'm adding it to my collection. And then the other piece is this piece back here that you would have noticed throughout this whole video potentially, is this sailboat. How beautiful is this, you guys? Oh my gosh, I love this piece. I had to think on this because it was, you know, a little bit more pricey. It was, I believe, $70 after he gave me a little discount. And I wanted to be sure. So I went home, I slept on it, couldn't stop thinking about it, had to have it, went back and bought it. And that's when I bought some more of the items for my client. I don't know what it is about this photo, but I fell in love with it. And I'm not even like an ocean person. So I don't know, but I loved it. And then the last piece that I have to share is actually a new piece. It's from Pottery Barn. And one thing that I've been wanting to do in my home and in my space is add some like unique sculptural pieces, things that have, you know, that aren't like square or circle, just like a little bit more interest. And I found this piece. It definitely gives garlic. My husband said that, a couple of you said it when I shared it over on Instagram, but I still love it and he does too. So let me show you. This is the new sculptural piece that I picked up from Pottery Barn. It is so beautiful, you guys. I love it. It's even better in person. It's terracotta. It's definitely like a new aged type of vibe. Like, as you can see, they really tried to make it look old, but it looks new. However, like I said, I wanted to add a little bit of different shape to my home and to my decor and styling. And when I saw this, I was like, done. I'm buying that. I love it. add to cart. All right, you guys, and those are the items that I have collected for my client project and accidentally for myself as well. I will gather some clips for you guys and share. It'll probably end up in a vlog, so make sure you're checking those out and over on Instagram. But I will update you guys on how I style these things for my client. I am super excited to get in there and really zhuzh them and really kind of bring their office space to life. Let me know down in the comments which item was your favorite, and I will see you guys in a couple days with another. Bye.